Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny. And today is Friday, so you know, of course, it is XUR Day. It is the last XUR Day of year 2, everybody. The last one. It's come. It's today.
When my mission here is done,
It's now.
the Nine will send.
So we're going to show you what XUR has, who is resting comfortably behind me at the big door. Is it just me, or has he been here a lot? It's been here like 3 weeks in a row, I feel like. We're going to show you what XUR has, and of course, go over a few other things. As many things as I can inside of 3 minutes. But there's a lot going on, guys. So I'm going to try to get as much information out to you guys as I can in this XUR Day time. By the way, look at the buzzy bees. The things swirling around my head. Hey, you can name this movie. Type it in the chat below the video. Ready? Here it is. The bees! The bees! If you know what movie I'm talking about, yeah, leave a comment. Alright, on to XUR. Good old Spaghetti Face again. How are you, buddy? Today we have no backup plans. The ATS-8 Tarantella, Heart of Praxis Fire, and Plan C. Hint, hint. Use fusion rifles. I think that's what they're trying to tell you. Plan C, guys. This was actually the very first exotic weapon I ever got. I think I got it from the first chest in Vault of Glass. It was a good day. Certainly was a good day. I loved this gun at the beginning of vanilla Destiny. I mean, this thing was like, whew, if you had this, you didn't need anything else. You really didn't. You didn't even need a primary. You just shot with this, carried it around. Everybody ran away from you. I don't know how good it is at the moment. I mean, God, weapons tuning has been going back and forth. I have a hard time even keeping up with it, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't know exactly what the meta is at the moment. I know what I'm using. I know hand cannons are doing well. I know that for a fact. Hand cannons for primaries are owning it, but I don't know about fusion rifles. I have seen other people using them a lot more, though. So I think fusion rifles are back, at least partially. Heart of Praxis Fire, when Radiance is active, increased agility and decreased ability cooldowns. So, you know what this thing is, guys. Heart of Praxis Fire. This is another vanilla Destiny Warlock chest. If you don't have it, the roll on this, I can't really even tell if it's a good roll or not. Maybe not terrible. ATS-8 Tarantella. I've never found a great use for this. I mean, I know, but I've never really found a great use for it outside of a couple of PvP things, or excuse me, PvE things. In the later part of year 1, I think. So, kind of a cosmetic or novelty item right now, I believe, but don't quote me. And we have the no backup plans, which are very good. I don't know if I would them up this week. The strength roll on it is not particularly good. It's pretty garb. But of course, you can roll all of these things, guys. Don't forget, Glass Needles lets you reroll. If you don't have one of these, I still suggest picking it up today. Shotgun kills trigger Force Barrier, and Force Barrier duration is increased. Do all, end all. Or do all, end all at the moment. They're really good. So, if you're a Titan and you're rocking a shotgun, right here. This is where you go. And of course, we have the 3 of coins. If I were to pick something this week, I kind of would just go with the weapon just because it's super old school. And if you don't have the Plan C, and I think fusion rifles are coming back a little bit, go out and buy a Plan C. Go have some fun with it this week. Now, guys, on to a few other things. Well, where to start? There's a ton of new information out. I've this in a couple other videos that this is a lot of people making content. We have stuff coming. Unfortunately, there's a few Destiny YouTubers, some of the really big ones, that have had pre-access, gone and played all the stuff, Rise of Iron and Fell. So I figured me trying to kind of keep pace, have no prior knowledge of YouTubers myself, people in the community, the people that watch me, come here for Destiny news, to, go check out other things, because the information's it's gonna be better. However, sometimes you come across some people, the biggest YouTubers, that still have better information than the big guys. And today is one such day. I know I've shouted out my buddy Manodestra77's YouTube channel a few times in the past, but he came out with a video last night that pretty much explains everything you need to know of the information that came out most recently. So the stuff that came out yesterday, stuff that wasn't necessarily just about Fellwinter's Peak, but well, a little bit about what's going around my head right now, and the new website that has just come out where you can go look all this stuff up. And you might not be aware of it just because I'm pretty sure all of it became available yesterday evening or yesterday afternoon. But his video is great. I mean, it is very well edited, very well put together, really informational. And I'm going to leave a link in the description to that video. I'm going to leave a link in my description to that video. So below my video, in the description, there will be Mano's video. Go check it out. Give him a like on it. Tell him who sent you. Just because, because he's my buddy. And I'd appreciate it too, guys. What is that weird thing? Have I just never noticed that camera sitting there? But that's going to be it for today's XUR video, guys. The last one of year 2. Hopefully year 3 will be much, much better, and we won't just keep sitting him outside of this door. I'm hoping there's new places for him to be and hide, and that should be fun. And, of course, better stuff. Because, let's face it, guys, year 2, for me, I mean, vanilla Destiny, it went quick. But year 2, I feel like we've dragged a little bit. Just a little bit. Not complaining, just... well, maybe a little bit of complaining, but I feel like we just dragged just slightly. So, if you enjoyed this video, guys, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps. Give a positive rating. Give that thumbs up. Also really helps. Follow me on Twitter. There'll be a link to all those things in the description below this video. And as always, guys, you know the deal. And you know the deal, redhead lady, or red hooded lady who's always sitting here. What are you, you're looking like. You know what you want to do. I am Wilhelm Scream. We'll see you in the next video.